All right, so history of the periodic table. 1789. A guy named Antoine Lavoisier.
How do you spell that?
Have I ever not spelled something out? Sharp Mr. I. He created or published first chemistry textbook. All right, in his textbook, he discussed what were later discovered to be atoms and elements that had similar properties. He put them into groups. He was doing some work at the time that was considered groundbreaking. However, what else was going on in France? He was French.
French Revolution.
At that time, yes, French Revolution. He was funded by the government during the French Revolution. What happened to people that were involved with the government during the French Revolution?
They were killed.
They lost their heads, didn't they?
They were impaled.
No, guillotine.
Guillotine.
Guillotine was used quite a bit in the French Revolution. So
The thing's a little bit.
he died really young before he could do a lot more work. Yeah. But he kind of got the ball rolling on all this, so to speak. 1815. A guy named Croce. He related atomic masses to the mass of hydrogen. Okay. Basically, he showed how they were all multiples of hydrogen. And that's where we first started seeing that atomic mass was significant. Was the problem. Two years later, in 1817, Wolfgang Dobereiner.
I bet these dudes' last names just be like Smith. Something easy.
Not yet.
What's the first name? Wolfgang.
Created the law of triads. Any idea what that might be?
Something about
Groups of three elements. He arranged elements into groups of three that had similar properties. Let's get that copy down while we roll.
I'm guessing you're gonna edit this part out.
Wait, you edit these videos?
So you're leaving that part in where you're checking it. Nice.
You're supposed to Chili and Lizanne, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Lisanne's
Sam's
at
in
theater.
See, I know what I'm saying. That's all. Yeah, Shelly's at State Fair.
People who are so working it are people operating.
FCC Lego State Fair on.
I thought she was operating it.
Yeah, so she's so strong.
Obviously. I could have done it.
Yeah.
That was cheesy.
Alright, moving on.
You should just leave that up there and then draw on the chalkboard, bro.
So now I have to turn my camera.
Emily wasn't
You
done.
can make it like one of them cool transitions. Like have it where it does like a swirly and then it's on the other board. You know what I'm talking about?
Sick beats.
Okay, anyway. 1862. There was another French guy named Chanticleer.
Shut the fuck up.
Shanta what? That makes no sense.
Chanticleer.
Wait, Chanticleer or Shanquat?
Chanticleer.
Wait,
Why does it have a T? Why does it have a T
roll
in
call
it?
with a
Thank
sub
the
with
thought.
that last name?
Like a substitute
What?
teacher. Like,
Chanticleer.
There's no other T, it's Chanticleer.
Chan Cortois.
and chord voice.
Shut the fuck up.
We are a weird class.
Create a helix-based chart of the elements ordered by atomic mass. What is a helix?
DNA.
What's a double helix?
The
It's a spiral. It's basically the shape of a cylinder, and the elements spiraled around based on their atomic mass, and it ended up where the properties matched up as out in the spiral.
It's like a corkscrew.
Yes.
Or like those windy stairs.
Yes. Spiral staircase. Yes.
Those windy stairs.
Windy stairs.
Hey,
It's a technical term. Right. 1864. John Newlands.
Oh, look at that.
We're getting more modern gaming, so we just kind of shut the clock.
Wow.
I'm just gonna put John.
I was gonna put Newlands.
There's another new one. John.
Oh.
Create the law of octaves. What's an octave?
It's like an
Eight.
It's got like eight. It's 8 elements.
In this case, it was 8 elements.
Woo! Sub 5.
Normally, when we think about octaves, we think of music, right? There's 8 notes.
So
I think of
No, I
octaves.
have no idea what octaves mean, so.
Okay. It's used in a lot of music.
So we listened to the elements.
No, he did not listen to the elements.
Listen.
He grouped, or not, he didn't group them. He said that the pattern of properties repeated every 8 elements.
He was wrong.
Or if you go down, it's technically right.
Better be that house.
Okay. Now the guy you may have heard of.
Einstein.
Benjamin Franklin.
Wrong.
Denzel Washington. No.
Dimitri.
Oh,
Dimitri.
DeMarcus Matthews.
Dmitry Mendeleev.
I heard the Dimitri part, but I
He's
didn't
the
know.
father of the thingies.
That was real specific. Father of the thing.
Father of the periodic table.
Correct.
The children.
Although the periodic table, awesome. No, he was one of the 11 children.
What?
Yes. He's the youngest of 11 children.
Hey, my mom's the
Oh,
youngest of
good
one.
lord.
Good lord. My dad's the youngest of 8, so. And Lakeland's dad is the youngest of 13.
My
God!
great grandpa was the youngest of 16, or the oldest of 16. No, youngest of 16.
I mean, so did you have Charles?
What?
You can have one. Spoiled.
The arranged elements by mass. You left gaps for undiscovered elements.
How many elements were on the first one?
I think 62. On you talking about Menelaus?
Like the very first periodic table.
Well, he's considered the first true periodic table. I think there was like 62.
So what happens when they find a new element? Do they just
Now,
yeah.
that's the end.
They add use to it.
Yeah,
a whole
they-
bunch of them.
They add it to the end. Do they issue a recall on all other periodic table charts?
Well, no, they just say, "Oh, this is the newest one."
You go.
And it's, okay, what happens is it's confirmed by multiple scientists. Then it's given a temporary name, but based on its atomic number. So, for example, 112 would be unum binium because 112 unum binium.
Oh, that's funny.
That's
Yeah.
a temporary name.
So that's why those are weird use.
Yes, why they're weird U names. That's their temporary names.
So what if like a kid like our age finds something new that the scientists haven't found?
Then they did it on accident.
like
Once
They're just trying to-
after it's issued a temporary name, they then submit a name of their choosing for approval for their element,
Sadie's element.
Did they get a lot of money?
Sadium or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Steve Irwin. Because
Swiftium.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Better than
When you always gotta ruin things, Tyler.
better than Bastion.
oh, there you go. Always gotta ruin
That's gonna be the
Lee, why do you gotta ruin things, Tyler, in the video, please? Just so the person has amusement.
Oh, what? Did you walk in
Quiet,
sand?
please.
Okay.
You also predicted that some current masses were incorrect. Why do I have current in quotes?
Because it's
Current for their time, correct.
Smart.
It's talking about at his time. And they were later discovered, it was later discovered they were correct. He was correct.
Several hundred years.
No.
I bet he was loaded.
1869 was 10 years ago.
I'm talking about 10 years after me.
That's why I was talking about that one. Like years later.
There's more.
69.
All right, moving on.
Years ago.
10 years ago. I was
1914.
How many more are there?
I was 16 years ago.
What the heck are those?
Henry Mosley.
Oh, it's a normal name.
We heard this
Is it a
one
normal
too.
name?
Mosley's Ted Nicholson.
He discovered atomic number. I should be quiet. He can't answer that because I'm on in the video.
Well, you could.
Discovered atomic number. By X-ray diffraction.
I like the angle you got going. Feels good.
I'm amused. then reordered the periodic table by atomic number. So it solved a lot of the problems that Mendeleev came up having with his periodic table. And he died in World War I at Gallipoli.
How do you die?
Shot in the head.
Oh yeah, yeah, he was on that video.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's that guy. He's come out of a little trench thing.
Hi, Miss Jarvis.
Hi, Mr.
I'm
Jarvis.
sure of this.
So his head goes.
I think it's just sodium chloride.
So of course we got plenty of starch, huh?
Yes.
Do you have any defib?
What?
Defib.
Indophenol test for vitamin C?
I've never seen it in the back there.
Silver nitrate?
Maybe. If you need the solution, like I have crystals.
I mean, I can
Mix
make
it up.
it into a solution, but it won't take more than 24 hours.
No, you just mix it up. It's soluble.
Benedict's? We should have Benedict's.
Do we have Benedict's?
Lugos?
I think so.
Leave all this in the video.
You're just speaking
While
like
you're
made
at
up
it, do you
language.
know?
Yes, I think I saw it back there too.
Too much.
Maybe. It's in the
So
flammable.
dress coded.
I think it's alcohol based. I think it's in the flammable.
It's in the flammable section.
You just use straight iodine for your Lugos.
See, look, look.
Usually. I don't use that
Right
much.
here.
What can you say?
Yeah.
You
All right, last guy.
They're really messed up.
1943. Glenn Seaboard. Not sideboard. Seaboard.
I put 2 E's. Leave Quagmire.
You added the actinide and lanthanide series to the bottom of the periodic table. They couldn't figure out where all of the elements were going to go, so then they broke it down and moved them to the bottom.
So why are those down there?
Because otherwise the periodic table would be way too big to fit in the wall.
Well, wow.
Because they actually go. Can you see where it says LALU there back at the back?
Yeah.
That's where they go, and you move everything else down.
Okay. So what happens when they fill up the other line?
How to be bigger than the wall?
The bottom, they'll probably put a third series.
What if that becomes too big?